Imagine for a moment that you're sitting in a room and you notice how easily you breathe. The rhythm of your breath, it's steady and natural. And in this moment, just allow yourself to notice. It's okay to feel however you're feeling. What if, just for a moment, there's no need to judge the way you feel or think. Just notice it. In this very moment, it's okay to be exactly where you are. You might even notice your thoughts, they come and go, like clouds in the sky. And even though the sky is always changing, the sky remains constant, right? It doesn't matter what the clouds are doing. It's the sky that holds everything together. Similarly, your intuition is like the sky, always present, even when your thoughts are changing or uncertain. And just as the sky is vast and unlimited, so too is the potential of your intuition, always available to guide you. Sometimes people feel as though they're not sure whether they should trust their intuition. Have you ever felt that way? It's completely natural to wonder whether what you know is the truth, or if you're just imagining things. And yet, what if those moments of uncertainty, they're simply a sign that your mind is looking for more information, seeking to understand more clearly? Because just like a skilled detective, intuition, it doesn't rush. Intuition notices, it senses, it gathers. And when it's time, it speaks clearly. So imagine now your intuition. It's like a gentle guide, leading you on a path. And while you walk this path, sometimes it's not about being right or wrong. It's simply about choosing. And even in those moments when you make a choice, it's never set in stone, because life is always evolving, shifting and changing. Choices are opportunities to learn, to grow, to expand. What if being wrong didn't mean failure? What if being wrong was just a part of the process, a stepping stone, guiding you closer to the right path? Every time you feel as though you might have made a mistake, you can allow yourself to see. It's an opportunity to adjust, to calibrate, to move forward with even more wisdom. And with each step, your intuition gets clearer, sharper, and more confident. The more you trust it, the more it leads you to exactly what you need. Now notice for a moment. How does it feel to realize your intuition? It isn't something to fear. How does it feel to know your own wisdom? It's right there, always accessible, always guiding you. And even when the path seemed unclear, you can trust with every choice, every step, you're aligning with your highest potential. And what if, just for a moment, you allowed yourself to embrace being right? Just imagine being right in your choices and feeling the confidence that comes with it. It's not about being perfect, it's about being open. Open to making decisions, open to making mistakes, and open to learning. And then, as you relax into the knowledge, it's okay to make choices, and even okay to make mistakes. You might just notice your fear of being wrong or being right dissolves into something else entirely. Maybe you start to realize there's a natural flow to life, and you can tap into that flow whenever you choose. And as you trust your intuition more and more, it becomes clearer, easier, more natural. Like learning to ride a bicycle. You start uncertain, but now it feels effortless. You just know how to do it. And what if, instead of fearing your intuition, you saw it as an ally, a powerful tool that was always there, guiding you to the next step, next opportunity, next chapter in your life. And even in those moments when you feel uncertain, what if those moments, they're simply a signal, a reminder that you're growing, expanding, evolving? Now notice, all of these thoughts feel in your body. Perhaps a sense of relaxation, a sense of openness, and maybe even a sense of excitement as you realize you have everything that you need within you to navigate any challenge, make any decision, trust any intuition. With every passing moment, you trust yourself more. You trust your instincts more. And you trust the right choices, the right answers, the right decisions. They're already available to you. Just imagine now, from this moment forward, every time you face a decision, you'll feel more and more confident in trusting your own inner guidance. Every time you feel unsure, you'll notice a quiet calm, knowing your intuition is ready to support you, to lead you, to guide you, and that you're ready to follow. And as you follow, you move towards your greatest potential, your confidence, certainty and ease. And as you continue along your path, you realize there's no need to fear being right or being wrong. For each moment, each decision, each choice, it's simply another step in the direction of your most powerful, confident and fulfilled self. And with that knowing, you begin to feel a deep sense of peace, a calm reassurance that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. And from now on, intuition, trust and clarity, they're a natural state, guiding you with ease and helping you to make choices with confidence. You can take a moment to relax into this natural flow of your thoughts, allowing them to move like waves, gently ebbing and flowing with ease. Each thought a wave, some rising, others falling. But no wave ever remains the same, just like the way you process your experiences. And in this moment, you notice how you can let go of any resistance. Just like the sea lets go of a wave, without judgment, without expectation. It just is. Realize this very moment it's filled with possibility, an opportunity for you to begin to see things differently. Just imagine that. The beliefs you once carried about fear, about being right or wrong, they could begin to shift, like a gentle breeze moving a leaf in a new direction. And with each shift, with each change, your world begins to feel lighter, easier, clearer. Have you ever noticed how, when you let go of the need to control, everything tends to unfold more easily? You might remember a time when you simply trusted the process, trusted the moment, and everything just worked. It might have been small, but it was a moment of pure flow, when you trusted your intuition completely, and the world responded. And as you think back to the moment, you might realize, in some ways, you can access that trust again and again. What if the belief that intuition is something to be afraid of simply wasn't true? What if instead it was just another part of who you are, a tool, a guide, always available to you? Imagine just for a moment what it would feel like to allow your intuition to speak freely, without any hesitation, without second guessing. Notice how it feels to trust the knowledge that resides within you, always there, always knowing, always guiding. You might even begin to understand intuition, it's a bridge that connects where you are now to where you're going. A bridge that doesn't judge, doesn't question. It simply shows you the next step. As you step forward onto that bridge, you can trust the ground will always meet you. And with each step, you gain more certainty in the path ahead. You can even start to imagine each choice that you make, whether big or small, is simply the next step, the next marker along the way. And those steps, one by one, they lead you to where you need to be, guided by your intuition. Now imagine for a moment, being wrong wasn't something to fear, but rather an invitation to learn, to adjust, to recalibrate. Every step, every choice, every opportunity, it's just a moment of discovery, a chance to expand your understanding of yourself and the world around you. And when you take a misstep, what if that wasn't failure, but a message, a gentle nudge from your intuition telling you, here's a better way, a clearer way, a way that'll work even better for you. The more you trust your intuition, the less you need to fear any of it. Being right, being wrong, making mistakes. What if mistakes were simply the most powerful teachers, showing you what works and what doesn't, refining your process with every experience? The more you allow yourself to make choices, the clearer your intuition becomes, like a fog lifting from a path. Each time you trust, you refine that connection, and it becomes second nature. And perhaps you can even notice how, when you let go of trying to control outcomes, you find more peace in the present moment. You no longer need to force anything. Things flow naturally with ease, because you're no longer tied to the need for perfection, the need to always be right, the need to avoid being wrong. You simply let things unfold as they will, trusting your next step, it'll always be the right one for you. It's as though the very essence of who you are, knows exactly how to move, how to make decisions, and how to follow your inner guidance. And every time you make a decision, you release the need for perfection. You let go of the need for certainty, and instead, you find comfort in trusting the unfolding process of life. The answers, they're always available to you, sometimes in ways you can't even predict, but in ways that are always in alignment with your highest good. Feel how much more freedom there is in that. The freedom to trust your own processes. The freedom to trust your own inner wisdom. What if you let go of any fear around being right or wrong? What if you allowed each moment, each decision, to simply be an experience, something that enriches your journey and builds your understanding? Because the more you trust, the more you listen, the more you open to the possibilities of what's next, the more you realize how much you already know. Imagine now the thought of being right or wrong fading away. And as you step into the truth that every choice you make is part of the ongoing flow of your life. It's not about being perfect, it's about being in motion. And that motion is always forward, always progressing, always evolving. With each step, your confidence and your intuition grows. And with that confidence, you start to feel a deep sense of certainty, not in the outcome, but in the process. Because the process is where the magic happens. The process is where you learn, where you grow, where you become more of who you truly are. And as you continue moving forward, you realize your intuition is not just a tool, it's your constant companion, always by your side, always guiding you, always leading you to exactly where you need to be. Every time you listen, every time you trust, it strengthens the bond. As this bond strengthens, you feel more and more comfortable with the unknown, more and more at peace with the journey itself, knowing your intuition is always there to guide you. Isn't it freeing to realize, in the end, all you need to do is listen and trust, that in every moment, every choice, every action, you're always aligning with your greatest potential. You can take a deep breath, feel the ease and the calmness that comes with knowing you can trust your own wisdom, your own guidance, your own intuition, knowing it will always lead you to exactly where you need to be. And with each breath you take, you notice how natural that feels. You realize there's nothing to fear about being right, nothing to fear about being wrong, because every step is a step forward, a step into more understanding, more growth, more self-assurance. And the more you trust your intuition, the clearer it becomes. With every beat of your heart and every breath you take, the easier it is to hear, to feel, and to follow your intuition.